It was around 1 p.m. in the afternoon when I, feeling very hungry, decided to use my break period from the office to go out and get something to eat. Knowing that I wasn't having as much money on me and me feeling very hungry, I decided to walk some distance away from the office canteen to get food by the roadside, something that would be cheap and at the same time enough to satisfy my hunger. As I was walking along the road, I saw a young and beautiful lady whom I reckoned would be in her mid-20s or thereabout. She was standing by a flashy car and she looked somewhat stranded. As I made to go by, she stopped me and said, "Excuse me please, I have a flat tire. Do you know any vulcanizer around here?" I told her that there was no way she could get a vulcanizer around this location. Immediately I said that, I saw the disappointment on her face. Then me, trying to be a good Samaritan, I asked her if the flat tire was the only fault the car had. She answered in the affirmative. Then I asked, "Do you have a jack?" She said, "Yes, it's in the trunk." I said to her, "Okay, let me have the jack. I could change the tire for you." Immediately, her face lightened, and with a smile, she said, "Thanks a lot. You are very kind." Then I carried the jack, squat down by the bad tire, and expertly went about changing the tire. As I went on, I could notice from the corner of my eyes that she was looking at me keenly and with genuine interest. When I was done, I said to her, "Ma, it's all done. You are good to go." She smiled again and said, "Oh, my dear, thank you very much. You have saved a situation." She went on, "My name is Angela." All I could say was, "Okay, ma, there is no problem. Thank you, ma." She said, "Please, just call me Angela. What is your own name?" I answered, "My name is John, but my friends do call me Jane." She asked, "Where are you heading to? I could drop you off." Because I didn't want her to know the reason I set off from the office in the first place, I just told her that I was just taking a walk around the area and I was going nowhere in particular. She said, "Okay then, hop into the car. Let us go somewhere so I can show appreciation." I said, "No, ma. Thank you, ma." But instinctively, when I saw the reaction on her face, I rephrased and said, "Sorry, I mean Angela. There is no need for appreciation." She insisted, saying, "Come on, Jay. Don't refuse a lady. Get into the car." With that, she walks into her car, and I did the same. As we drove off, she asked me, "Where do you want us to go?" Feeling more relaxed, I said, I don't have anywhere in mind though." She said, "Come on, Jay. Just tell me wherever you want us to go." Thinking a bit, with a sense of humor, I said, "Okay, let us go to a church." Angela burst into laughter. She laughed and said, "Jay, you are very funny and handsome." I just smiled and said, "Thank you, man." The next few moments, we drove in silence as Angela pulled into the parking lot of a five-star hotel, saying, "We will get something to eat and drink first." We walked into the restaurant section, and sitting opposite each other, Angela looked at me with a smile. She stretched out her hand and tapped me on my cheek, saying, "Fine boy, kind boy." Feeling her palm against my cheek, I felt slight shiver through my system. and I just smiled back at her. Episode 2 will load in next week. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.